Can you do a video of what advice you have for people new to Wegovy? So Wegovy is the same GLP-1 medication that I actually started my journey on in summer of 2021 when it first came to market as FDA approved for weight loss. I started my journey in 2021 before this kind of whole GLP-1 medication phenomenon kind of has happened. I didn't have the benefit of a community and other people to really talk to for ideas and advice and tips. Yes, I did have my doctor that initially prescribed me the medication and referred it to me, but outside of that, I didn't know what I didn't know. I didn't know what would be normal or not normal or what I should be looking out for. So because of that, here is my advice for you. The first piece of advice that I would share if you're just starting Wegovy is to plan your injection, your first injection, on a day that you don't have a lot planned, a lot of stress, a lot of work, a lot of obligations, because everyone's body may kind of handle the medication a little bit differently. Some people have issues with constipation, fatigue, nausea, and even vomiting. But until you know how your body is going to react, you definitely don't want to take the injection and then go have a full work day. You don't want to take the injection and then have a really busy day of things ahead. So what I would do is the first time you take it on the weekend if you're off on weekends, and take it in the evening. That way, if you do have any side effects or unpleasantries, you can kind of sleep through most of them, because usually they show up the first and second day when you take the medication, in my experience. The second thing would be, if you do experience some nausea, Zofran and peppermint oil, just sniffing peppermint oil, are your best friend. Third thing is, remember to eat. This medication is going to turn off that food noise and is going to curb your appetite. And it could be very tempting to not eat, thinking, oh, I'm going to lose faster because I'm just not going to eat. I don't need to. Wrong. Your body needs nutrition and it needs to be fed. It needs energy. So don't do that to yourself. Do make sure to eat. On days where I just was not that hungry but knew that I needed to get some nutrition in my body, what I would do is make a smoothie or a protein shake, or even just like a simple bowl of chicken noodle soup, because it was easier for me, I guess, in liquid form to take something in as opposed to not eat anything at all. The next thing that I would say is to make sure to take lots of pictures and videos throughout your journey, because it's something I wish I would have done. And I'll be honest, when I started, I thought it would just be another thing that I would try that wouldn't work. And surprise, surprise, it did work. And because I went in initially with that attitude, and I wish I hadn't, I didn't really take a lot of pictures and photos to document my journey, and I so wish I could go back and I had those. So don't regret it, make sure to take the pictures. And my last piece of advice is probably the most important. Don't compare your journey, your GLP-1 journey, to anyone else's. And it's going to be tempting. You're going to see a lot of other people on their journeys, and it's going to be tempting to look at them and say, gosh, they lost 15, 20 pounds their first month, and I only lost 5 pounds or 6 pounds or whatever it is, and you're going to feel like a failure. Do not feel like a failure, because you are a victor. You should celebrate a victory. Any pound lost is an achievement. So remember that. Everyone's body is going to go at different rates, at different speeds. Everyone loses a little bit differently. Don't compare your journey to someone else's and think that you aren't doing well.